Hey guys, I filmed the video that you are about to watch a couple of weeks ago, and I mentioned a character in this video that at the time that I filmed it had not shown up in the comics for about 4 years, and that character has recently shown up in the comics very, very recently. And so I just wanted to head off any comments of, yay, that character has shown up, what are you talking about? At the time that I filmed this video, I didn't know that. So anyway, on to the video, hope you guys enjoy it.
What's going on, guys? The Comics Kid 2099 here. It's been a little while since I've done a video where I talk about what I would want to do if I was writing an established character or franchise. But I've been thinking about something that I would like to do if I was writing the X-Men, specifically one X-Men character in particular. And it might surprise you, the character is Eva Bell from Brian Michael Bendis' All-New X-Men and Uncanny X-Men run. Now, a few months ago, I did a video where I was pretty harsh against Bendis' X-Men run. I read it all in chronological order, with the exception, ironically, of the two annuals that focused on Eva Bell, because those were not collected in any of the trade paperbacks that I had. But Eva Bell was a character that I came to like over the course of reading that series. Now, while I did not care for the run overall, I did like some of the characters, and Eva Bell was one that I feel like had a lot of potential that has gone unused since that run ended, because Eva Bell has not shown up anywhere outside of Brian Michael Bendis' X-Men run, as far as I know. Now, she may have shown up like in an offhand appearance in an Avengers Academy issue or something like that, but as far as major appearances go, she is just vanished off the face of the earth. The last appearance that she had was, I believe, in Uncanny X-Men issue 600, where she tells Beast, hey, you need to shape up, and then she vanishes, and we don't know what happened to her. And I feel like that is a travesty. We need to see her in her own ongoing series. I think that would kill. Unfortunately, it would probably only last about 6 to 12 issues, and then it would be not necessarily canceled, but like all of the solo X-Men books that last about that long, it would last that long, and then they would put it to rest, and then they would reboot the X-Men. That's what they do. But I think that you could milk a lot of mileage out of this character because her powers are that she travels through time. I think you could do a whole lot of cool stuff with her going across time and space in the Marvel Universe. She is canonically a big fan of Captain America. When she was a kid, she did a school report on him, so right off the bat, I'd have her go back to the 1940s and have a time travel adventure with Captain America. I'd love to see her go to Bishop's future, Cable's future, since she's an X-Man. Those are obvious places that you'd want to send her. Days of Future Past, that'd be a great place to send her. There are all kinds of possibilities for this character. If you want to take her a little bit outside of the realm of the X-Men, you could have her be an ongoing thorn in the side of Kang the Conqueror. He is another time-traveling villain of the Marvel Universe, so you could have her going to different points in time, trying to put a stop to his various schemes, and it'd be kind of cool if you could use actual Kang the Conqueror stories from the history of the Avengers, and then say, Eva Bell was there, we just didn't see her when we were reading that story the first time. So you could say, yeah, she was on Kang's ship, and she was trying to sabotage the ship, but then something happened, and she got sidetracked and had to do this other thing. Or she went back to ancient Egypt to try and stop him from being Rama-Tut, and then she does this other thing, and then she doesn't get to do what she tried to do. That'd be really cool, I think. There are all kinds of things that you could do with Eva Bell having her own series, traveling through time. Maybe you could explain why we haven't seen her in the present-day Marvel Universe. Maybe she did travel through time, and then she got stuck somewhere, and you could start the series with her getting her powers back, or getting a power dampening thing off of her, and then she can say, finally, I've been stuck here for months, or years. You could say that she was stuck somewhere in the future for a couple of years, and you could age her up if you wanted to. If you don't want to have a teenager as your main character, because while I don't have a problem with it, some people might be like, we don't want any of that teenage angst stuff, so let's age her up into adulthood real quick. You could do that with a time travel character, and the conceit would make a lot of sense. So I think that'd be really cool to see. This is a character that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me that characters like Goldballs and Hijack are still part of the X-Men universe. We saw them and have heard of them recently in more recent books since Bendis' run. In Generation X, I think we saw Hijack briefly in a cameo, and then Goldballs is mentioned in the Iceman solo series, but Eva Bell is nowhere to be seen, who is probably one of my favorite characters that Bendis introduced, and nothing. We don't have anything from her. So it is a shame that we probably aren't going to see her anymore, because at this point, it's been about 3 years since Bendis' run ended, three and a half, and still nothing about Eva Bell. So unless someone else who likes her as much as I do comes along and does exactly this and and I would love it if that happened, then unfortunately we're probably never going to see her again. Or she's going to show up in the background 3 or 4 reboots down the line, and she'll just be there with no explanation. They won't say where she's been, and I guess that'd be okay too, but I'd like to see them actually do something with her. So that is what I would do if I was writing the X-Men, specifically Eva Bell. So with that being said, I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back later in the week with another video. In the meantime, you guys have a great rest of the day. Catch you later.